welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to launch day. It's launch day. It's so exciting. It is launch day for this book. By the time you're watching this vlog, it will be near the end of launch week. So in honor of launch day today, I put up the vlog from the day that I actually hit publish, and that also included the day that this wonderful copy arrived in the mail for me. So I'd already had my proof copy, but then the week I hit publish, I got my nice, shiny, pretty, perfect copy that doesn't have the ugly not for resale bar on it. Yeah, it's launch day and everything is starting. I need to get up from my desk. I need to go get a cup of coffee and I have a call in less than 30 minutes, so I don't want to grab something big to eat, but maybe I'll grab one of the cookies that have my book cover on them. Just have a little something. I need to take some pictures of those cookies though, so maybe I won't eat one right now. Maybe I'll have something else, but I should eat. I'm just getting lost in everything I need to do. I've printed off, I'm trying to be more organized. So I've got a little checklist for launch week, day 1 through 7. I want to post in all the places pretty much every day. There's a couple things, like obviously YouTube will just be 3 videos throughout the week as usual, and for the email list, oh, I need to send that out. Let me pull that up. I probably should have scheduled it. That probably would have been the smarter thing to do. I feel like I get so excited about launch. Like it's so exciting, and I'm just ready for, I'm ready for the book to be out. I'm excited for the book to be out. And then I get to launch day and my brain just does that. I don't need to schedule it. Okay, next to the scheduling page, I want to send it now. Send. Okay. Email goes out so I can check that off. I think I'll do one at the beginning of the week and then one like at the end of the week. So that will just be twice a week. YouTube will be 3 times this week. But then like on Instagram and stories, like I want to be posting stuff every day this week on both accounts relevant to the book. Yeah, so I've got a checklist. I know the checklist is going to need to be revised and like just made a little bit stronger for next time. And I'm getting overwhelmed already because I need to post something on Twitter and I need to do this, and I don't have graphics completely finished, and I'm trying to remind myself it's launch day, not launch hour. Like I've got the whole day to be posting stuff. I'm trying to take a breath. It's going to be a long day, and I think spreading the posts out throughout the day will make things a little bit easier and will help it feel like it's more of a full day thing. So I think for the moment I'm going to put my personal laptop to the side. I need to send out the announcement to my business writing students. I need to do some other teaching admin work. The next vlog is going to be more teaching focused, so I'm going to try to just pick up the vlogging camera today every time I'm doing something related to the launch and to the book. So you can come back to the next vlog for teaching stuff. So this is the launch day vlog. This is all book related. So in addition to launch day and teaching work, I also need to do my writing for Independent Hearts Book 2. So I will do that probably towards the very end of the day. And yeah, I don't know, my brain is just spinning. It really is just, it's exciting, and I'm already having people like liking posts and sharing posts. And I need to try to not obsessively refresh the sales page on my KDP dashboard because they're not going to show up that quickly anyway. And today's not about getting a million sales. I feel like there's so much pressure that authors, especially indie authors, put on launch day, and it's really easy to feel like a failure if you don't sell, hundreds or thousands of copies on launch day, or if you don't rank anywhere on launch day. So I'm trying not to pay attention to my sales dashboard or the product page to see ranking, because it's just, that's not what I'm just excited that this book is out. that I am now completely done with writing it, editing it, formatting it, doing the cover. Like, everything is done. Now it's up to you guys to decide if you want to buy it and if you want to read it. It is available to read for free if you subscribe to Kindle Unlimited, just FYI. And yeah, so that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on just sharing this book and celebrating the fact that it is out. So I'm probably going to pop open a bottle of sparkling elderflower because it's a work day. So I do have some sparkling rosé, so I might have that later tonight, but it is still only 11 a.m. So we're going to stick to coffee and sparkling elderflower throughout the day. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I feel like I'm talking absolute nonsense right now. I'm just so giddy and excited. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on work, or try to, and I will check with you guys in a little while. Oh my gosh, it's not late afternoon, but it is definitely afternoon. I've had my call, done a lot of posting on social media. I'm getting lots of lovely, lovely comments, which is just making me so happy. I just love that other people are getting excited about the book too. I've got my cup of coffee. I've got some very on theme snacks. Got my cookies that look like my book cover, so I'm gonna eat those in a little bit with my coffee. I'm so tired. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like my brain is just kind of spinning a bit. I need to send some text messages to some people, but I'm trying to focus on grading right now. I have to get some grading done. I've got a YouTube video going to kind of try to keep my brain calm while I grade. Then I just stop and I think about the fact that it's launch day, and yeah, I'm so excited about this book, but I'm so nervous about this book because I feel like it took so long, and I just really hope that people think it's worth the wait, because I didn't mean for it to come out in April. It was supposed to come out 4 months ago. So more than 4 months ago, almost 5 months ago. It should have come out at the beginning of December, but I'm just so excited and relieved that it's out. Like, every time I start to feel nervous, I just come back around to how excited I am that it's out and that I don't have to think about it, at least not to the same level of intensity as I did before. Still have to do my writing today. Probably not going to write much today though, but I do need to do some writing today because I'm trying to stick with a daily writing habit so that next week when the semester is done, I'm like good to go for like spending longer each day writing. Yeah, I need to just zone out while grading, YouTube in the background. Feeling a little bit chilly, so I think I'm gonna grab this sweater. Of course, as soon as the air conditioning turns off, I'll feel warm again. For now, coffee, grading, focusing on getting work done while still being really excited that it's launch day. It is now quite a bit later in the afternoon. It's getting towards the end of the day. I've done a lot of grading, which is probably why my brain is melting right now. I am mostly ready as far as like grading for tomorrow. Like I'm at the bare minimum point that I wanted to get at before class tomorrow. So I'm basically caught up on everything but the final drafts for my Tuesday classes. I'm caught up on everything but the final drafts in all of my classes. I started grading final drafts and my brain is just, by that point I'd already done so much other grading, I really had nothing left. So yeah, I mean, that's what next week is also for. So I'm trying to grade as much as I can this week to not have a ton of things to grade next week. I think I've done all, well, no, I haven't done all of my launch day posts. I want to do some more stories. I'm going to take a break and do that. And then I want to write. I want to get my words in for the day. So do some Instagram stories and then do some writing. But oh man, I can feel between the excitement and then also not sleeping last night, I can just feel how tired I'm getting. So I could go take a nap right now, but that would be a very bad idea because I need to be able to sleep tonight. Oh, I hope I can sleep tonight. So yeah, I'm really tired. I could crash right now, but I'm trying to get just one more hour of work out of me before I stop completely for the day. I just feel like I've got this like thing in my mind. I just have to get through this week. Everything gets easier next week. Everything gets easier on starting on Friday, honestly. But yeah, it just feels like everything will get easier next week. So I just have to get through this week and then I can breathe and I can sleep. But I do know that I need to make sure that I'm breathing and sleeping this week or I'm not gonna make it to the end of the week. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to get through one more hour and then I can relax. Maybe slightly more than an hour. I just don't know how close to 6 o'clock I can work. I really... It probably was not the best idea to launch my book the last week of classes, but I couldn't do it any sooner and I really didn't want to wait until May. So this is what's happened. The book's out, it's too late, can't take it back. So this is the reality that I'm living. But yeah, I'm just, oh, so tired. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop yawning and moaning and try to get some work. I've gotten a lot of work done today, so I'm very proud of that. Just want to try to get a little bit more done and then I can rest. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Oh, I have to sleep tonight. I just have to, or I'm not gonna make it through tomorrow. I feel like last week and now this week, I'm just so run down. Just really don't feel well. And this week it's compounded because there's just other female stuff going on, so I really don't feel well physically. I think my excitement over launch day is like overriding that a little bit, but yeah, I'm just really tired. And if it weren't the last week of classes, I would probably cancel class and take a sick day, but I can't do that on the last day of class. So I have to go to work tomorrow and Thursday, and I really don't want to. Need to grow up. I need to adult. I have to adult tomorrow, and I really don't want to adult. Barely managed to do any adult. I can't even speak. That does not bode well for tomorrow. Although thankfully, being the last day of class, I don't have to do that much. Small mercies. Anyway, where am I at today? I have nearly finished editing the vlog. I got my writing done. I only got 479 words, but that was really all my brain could handle. And I knew I wanted to also try to get some vlog editing done today, because I'm not gonna feel like, I knew I wasn't gonna feel like doing it all tomorrow. And I've been editing this for a good chunk of time this evening. So I've done the editing, I've done the writing, so I can cross off edit vlog for today. And I've done everything else, so that's good. I need to stand up. I've been at this desk for way too long today. I just feel like I've been very focused on sitting here and getting work done, but I'm happy with the work that I did get done. I got a lot of grading. I'm in a fairly good position for tomorrow and for the rest of the week. Considering all the excitement of launch day, I'm happy that I got as much grading done as I did. I'm in a really good spot. Got my writing done, I got some vlog editing done, and all of the launch day stuff. I put a bunch of things up on my stories, and I've done 6 posts on my author account for Instagram. I only did 1 on my main account, but I did 6. 3 were just kind of like, I uploaded them all in a row, and they're just like a nice little like feed or grid like banner. So they all kind of go together. And then I put up 3 other pictures, and I like how they all turned out. So yeah, it's been a good launch. It's been a good launch. I'm really happy with how the launch went. I feel like I'm just, now that I have been doing, this is my 5th book, which, can we just have a minute? I don't think we've talked about that in this vlog. This is my 5th book. 5 books. 4.5 if we're being technical, because I only wrote half of More Than Fate, but I did edit the whole thing and copy edit the whole thing and format the whole thing, so it's not quite a whole book by myself, because I had a fabulous co-author for that one. I had Tamsin, so that was a team project. So if we're being technical, I've done 4.5 books, but still it's the 5th book that I have launched and that I have shared with the world, and that's just wild to me. I mean, I said this in one of my Facebook posts, and I think in one of the Instagram posts as well. If you told me 5 years ago that I would publish even 1 book, that I would be seriously considering self-publishing, and because 5 years ago I was still doing my PhD, and so I really wasn't thinking a whole lot about life after PhD or life after graduation. And so if you told me then that I would self-publish even just 1 book, I would have thought you were out of your mind. So the thought that in really just 3.5 years I have published 5 books, it's really easy for me to beat myself up a little bit, because like this book was supposed to come out last year, and so I would have done 3 books in 1 year, and I should have been on track to do another 3 books this year, and like obviously all of that has gotten like really slowed down. I did 2 books last year. I'm hoping I can still do 2 books this year, including this one, and then Independent Hearts Book 2 will be at the end of the year. I think next year will probably also be 2 books. Maybe 3. We'll see. It all depends on how things go this summer with developing Across the Pond Book 4. So like it's easy for me to get a bit discouraged by the things that didn't work out as planned. But then I just have to stop and give myself a reality check and remind myself, like, I wasn't doing this 5 years ago. I wasn't even doing this 4 years ago. And now I have 5 books out. And, like, it's funny just how quickly it all happened. Like, it felt slow in the moment, but really, 5 books in 3.5 years. That's a lot. I have to admit that. That's a lot. Compared to other established self-publishing authors, it's not that much. I know of people in some of the Facebook groups I'm in who publish, you know, 7, 8 books a year. You know, they publish something every 6 to 8 weeks. I will never be one of those authors. I don't want to be, because I feel like if I were writing that fast, I wouldn't really get to enjoy the process, and I enjoy writing my books. So I don't ever really want to get into the rapid release schedule. So I know there are people who write more books than me, but statistically, and I haven't looked it up exactly, but from what I remember reading and hearing when I was first starting, most authors don't publish anything beyond their first book. Most debut authors only publish 1. And I think some of that is they just have 1 book in them, and that book is their passion project, and they've always dreamed of writing it and publishing it, and they do that, and they check that off their list, and they're done, and they're happy. Some people only want to publish 1 book. But I know there's a lot of people who would like to publish more, but they don't. I think that happens a lot in traditional publishing, but I'm sure it also happens in self-publishing, because I know that even with all the research I'd done and everything I thought I knew about self-publishing and every way I thought I was prepared, it still has been way harder and way more time consuming than I initially thought it would be. So I'm sure even in self-publishing there are people who want to publish more and then just realize they've bitten off more than they can chew, and 1 book is all they ever end up doing. But in traditional publishing, I'm sure there's also cases of contracts that get dropped, or people who get a deal for 1 book and then, you know, they never get a deal for a 2nd book or something like that. So for any author who publishes more than 1 book, that's kind of like a success and a feat in and of itself. So for me to have done 5 in 3.5 years, it's not how many I thought I would have out by this point, but I still have to give myself credit. I really honestly do, because again, 5 years ago, when I was finishing up my PhD, when I was only 1 year into this YouTube channel, this wasn't something I was talking about, which those of you who've been around from the beginning, you'll remember. This was not a dream. At one point, I can't remember what vlog it was in, I think it was a book tag I did early on. I can't remember. But there was a question, or maybe it was a Q&A I did. But at some point, I answered the question of, would I ever consider self-publishing a book? And I said no. I need to find that video, because I'm totally eating my words. I said no, I didn't think I would, because self-publishing felt like I still was more aware of the stigma than the facts around self-publishing, and I thought that if I ever published, it would be traditional, and so I just didn't think publishing was something that would happen within like 10 years. I thought maybe once I'm well past my PhD and I'm established in my post-grad school career, maybe then I would start like querying agents and stuff. And I remember someone, I can't remember who it was. It was either Shannon or it might have been Annie. It might have been both of them. I can't remember. Someone said to me, oh, you might want to reconsider self-publishing. It's actually becoming much more of a thing. And truly it was. And even at the time, I probably wasn't aware of it. But there are authors I know that I was reading that would have been in 2016, 2017 that I answered that question. And I know there were authors I was reading back then who were self-published. So I was reading self-published books and indie authors without realizing it. So I didn't know I knew it, but I knew that that was not a fair answer to think that self-publishing wasn't a valid path for me. So yeah, at the beginning of this YouTube channel, self-publishing was not something I was even remotely considering. And now here we are, 3.5 years after my first book. and I've got 5 of them now. They're starting to fill up my little cubby hole on my shelf here on my desk. I need to add the proof copy. I keep all the proof copies here on the desk in front of me, and then I put the final copies on the shelf behind me, which I need. This just needs to be completely cleaned up and rearranged and organized. That is a project for maybe next week when I'm in between grading and while I'm working on finishing up the semester. But yeah, I've been thinking about that today, that I can't believe I have 5 books out now. Anyway, I need to wrap up this vlog and I need to go sit down. If you have made it to the end of this vlog, I'm looking at my planner and I've got a sticker in here that says believe in magic. So put believe in magic, the phrase, in the comments, or give me lots of star and like magical looking emojis in the comments if you have made it to this part of the video, to let me know which of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end. Thank you for following along with all the launch day fun as far as this vlog goes, and thank you to everyone who's been following along all week long, as I know that this vlog will go up at the end of the week. So as you're watching this, launch week is nearly done. The excitement, I'm sure, is starting to not fade, but just the reality of a 5th book being out by Friday will probably be starting to hit me, along with the excitement of the fact that, oh gosh, by the time this vlog goes up, I will be done with teaching. I will still have all the grading, but I will be done with teaching. So that is very exciting. But yeah, I need to go. If you've enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. Say hi in the comments. Leave me some magical emojis. Thank you. Finally, thank you to everyone. If you've purchased a book this week, if you've shared social media posts, if you've said anything lovely to me on social media this week, I just thank you for all of the love and support for this book, for me as a writer, for the series, for everything. It has not been going unnoticed by me. I have loved every comment I've gotten today, and every share and every purchase and everything. It just makes me so happy. So thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go rest now, and I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye.